thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So we're just gonna hop right into it. I got these nail stands off of Amazon. These are just some rose gold nail stands for press-on nails. So the nails that I'm going to be using today, I got on Amazon as well. These are some extra long coffin shaped nail tips that we're going to be using today for our style. So this here is the actual like putty that came with the nail stands. So I'm just going to go ahead and tear that off and put that onto the nail stands so that way I can attach my nails and we can get started. So now that I have the putty on my nail stands, I'm going to go ahead and go in with my nail tips. Now these are really handy. It actually came with this case that has all of the numbers right on the front, which is super handy. So I'm going to go ahead and go in. As you can see, I already have nail tips on. I know what size I wear, so I'm just going to go ahead and pull out all of the nails that I need. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and buff off the shiny layer of the nail. This helps with the adhesion of the gel polish. I'm also going to go ahead and file down just the little rough patch that is on the top of the nail tip. So I'm going to use my 100 grit nail file to file the tip of the nail. And then I'm going to use my 180 side to buff the shine off of the nail. So once that is complete, I'm going to go ahead and place the nail tip on the nail stand. Just push it right onto the putty. And then I'm basically just going to go ahead and do that with all of the rest of the nails. I'm going to go ahead and speed it up a little bit, so just enjoy the music. So now that that is done, I have all 10 nails done. I'm just gonna go in with my Young Nails Protein Bond. This is basically really good for any type of adhesion that you need, whether it be gel polish, acrylic, regular gel, poly gels, anything. It just helps things stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on my nail tips. before I polish them. So now that I have all of my nails with the protein bond, I am going to go in once again with my young nails. I am going to be using the ManiQ color in Sheer Pink 102. It's just a really, really pretty pink color. It's super light, so I'm going to go in with 3 coats just so it's not super opaque. I want more of like a nude pink color. So once I get done with all 5 of those, I'm just going to pop them into the lamp to cure, and I'm going to continue with the other hand. So like I said before, this is a really pretty color. Depending on how light or dark you want them, you could do 4 coats. But like I said, look at that, just so pretty. So now I'm gonna go in with my Young Nails ManiQ color in the color Scarlet 101. And I'm gonna use this to do a red French tip. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add this on to, this is just the top to basically a drill bit set that I had that came with my nail file. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a little bit on top just to use so that that way I can go in with my striping brushes. So I have 3 brushes here, 2 detailing brushes and then 1 other brush. So the first one is my Young Nails detailing brush that I got. The next one is going to be my Young Nails micro detailer. It's just a super fine tip. And then the last one that I got is just a regular brush that came with one of my gel kits. I'm gonna just use to clean up the nails with. So I'm just gonna go in. The main thing is really just to take your time. I'm gonna load the brush, and as you can see, I kind of dragged the polish off so it wasn't super loaded. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna start to draw my lines. So for this French tip, I'm just going to do kind of like the triangle shaped diamond tip. So I'm basically just going from one side, dragging it down to the tip of the nail. Doing the same thing on the other side, and then I'm just filling in the sides. I'm gonna go ahead and do the red on this nail, and then I will show you the pink on the next nail. Now it has been a while since I've done any type of micro detailing with the striper brush, so it did take your girl a minute, but as you can see, I got right back into the swing of things. So If at first you don't succeed, keep trying. You'll get it. So now I'm gonna go in with the pink. I got these gel polishes off of Amazon. It's by a company called YouCheer. This is the color, I believe, 11. It doesn't really say what the name is. It just have numbers. But it's a really pretty hot pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of that onto my clear plastic plate as well, just so I can do the same thing that I did with the red. I'm basically gonna create the triangle diamond French tips with the striper brush. So since I am going in with another color, I'm just gonna take some of my Young Nails Swipe Solution and I'm gonna load up a cotton round, and I'm just gonna go ahead and clean off that red polish off my detail brush, so that way I don't mix colors and I can go in with the pink for my next French tip nail. So here we go, basically just the same thing. Load up the brush, make sure you swipe down so you don't have too much paint, and then just go in with your lines. Like I was saying, just take your time, fill in the sides, draw your lines. For me, basically what I did was went in, I drew the lines with my detailer brush, and then you can see once I have those lines established, on my next coat, I'll go in with the actual polish brush, just to make everything a little bit darker and a little bit thicker as well. I just feel like with the lines already there and established, I don't have a big mess like I think I would if I just went in with the brush. So detailing brushes definitely do have good purposes. So now I'm just gonna clean off, go back in with my red, and I'm just gonna go ahead and complete this hand. So I'm gonna do 2 reds and 2 pinks, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cure this set. And then I'll do the same to the other 5 tips as well. So now, as you can see, I'm actually using the polish brush just to go in and darken and thicken my French tip lines. So now I'm gonna go ahead and go in with YouCheer again in the color 20. This is like a really pretty gold glitter. everything is better with glitter. I didn't want full glitter nails, so I just wanted to do like a glitter accent. So I'm just going to take a little bit of the gold glitter, and I'm actually just going to trace the actual French tip lines that I just made. I'm just going to trace over the lines right down the triangle shape, just to add a little bit of a glitter gold accent to the nails. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, cure those, pop them in the lamp, and continue with the rest of the nails. So now that those are done and cured, I'm going to go in with my Young Nails stain resistant gel top coat, and I'm going to go ahead and top coat all of the nail tips. Now the one thing that I can say, especially from experience, is you don't want to have too little top coat. So be generous with the top coat. You don't want too much where it's going to change the shape of the nail or be dripping over the edge of the nail, but you do want to have enough top coat to completely cover the full nail, because once you cure it, if there's not enough, you'll have dents and it's just a whole mess. So just make sure you generously top coat the top of your nails and wipe the sides like I did. So I top coat and I'm going to go ahead and cure. I'll do the same to the other 5 tips. So the top coat is done. Look at our set. It's looking cute already. Like literally, I could just leave it like that. But you know me, I'm extra. I gotta be extra. Everybody that knows me knows I'm extra. So we're gonna go ahead and add some bling. So these rhinestones I actually got from Amazon. Everything that I'm using today, I will leave a link in the description box below. I'm just gonna go ahead and use kind of like some small, they're not super small, but some small little, just flat back round crystals. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply those. I'm gonna use the Makartt Rhinestone Glue. This is actually my first time using it, so I will let you guys know in the next video how they held up. But I'm going to go ahead and open the box, and inside it's just a neat little applicator bottle. It comes with the applicator tip that makes it easy just to squeeze straight onto the nail instead of having to use like an extra brush or a dotting tool or anything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to go in, and the nail that I left in the middle, which is clear with nothing on it except for the sheer pink polish, that is the nail that I'm going to go ahead and add my stones to. So I'm just going to start to add the rhinestone glue, and then I'm going to add the stones as well. So we'll apply the glue, and I started just because like I said, I've never worked with it before. So I did start with just a small section where I applied it to just the bottom of the nail because I didn't know how it was going to move or anything like that. So I just went ahead and applied a small section to start. And then I'm going to go ahead and apply the rhinestones. Now this little pencil, I for the life of me could not find my rhinestone grabber. So this little pencil came with some other rhinestones that I had. It kind of reminds me of like an eyeliner pencil, but it does the job, kind of. So I'm going to go ahead and start to apply my rhinestones. So the Makartt Rhinestone Glue actually held up really good. It doesn't move like I thought it would. Some rhinestone glues you'll find, you'll put a couple of rhinestones on, look away. When you look back, they're slid like almost out of the position that you put them in. But for this glue, it actually kind of really stayed where it did. I did go back and do just a little bit of adjusting just to make sure everything was where I wanted it to be before I cured it. But this glue actually, the application process was super easy. So these are the completed nails. This one just came out of the lamps. Super, super cute. And then there's the second one there. Like, I'm so excited. I literally want to take these nails off that I have on now to put these on. But I'm going to wait. I'm going to be good and I'm going to wait, okay? But I will show you guys when I do put them on. But yeah, that's it. Super cute. Cute for Valentine's Day. Very dainty. Not doing too much, but doing a little bit. So yeah, I love them. They came out very cute. So I do appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you did watch to the end, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for rocking with me. This is my very first video. So let me know what I can improve on, what I can do better, and what I did good. I appreciate you. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, I'll see you later.